this is David G, and welcome to Day 6 of the Chopra Center's 21-Day Meditation Challenge. If you're listening to this, that means you've strung together 5 consecutive days of meditation and you're ready to take the 6th step. Let's make this meditation about celebration. This will be our celebration meditation. You know, typically when someone asks you how you're doing, you do a quick body scan, a quick mind or emotional scan, and then you make that determination about how do you feel. And you either pick something that's painful or you pick something that feels really good and you go, oh, fine. Or you pick that thing and you go, oh, this is paining me, or this is making me really, really happy, or things are good, or whatever. So in this meditation, what we're going to do is really bring our awareness to all those things around us, because it's really easy to get fixated. It's really easy to get stuck on maybe the one thing that's irritating you, the one thing that's traumatizing you, the one thing that's hurting you or bringing you down or making you sad. And we are multidimensional beings. There's so many facets to our being, and there's so many aspects of who we are. Even though there may be something that's really sad or grief creating, or something that's just really weighing on you, let's drift our attention away from that just for a few moments. Doesn't mean you should forget about that or not honor it. You absolutely need to do that. But this might help to pull it all into perspective. So let's get real comfortable someplace, sitting, lying down. You could stand if you want, although that's probably not the best orientation for this. Get as comfortable as you possibly can be, though. And let's close our eyes. And we'll start with a body scan. We'll start just becoming aware. If you'd like, you can move those body parts as we move through them, but otherwise you can just bring your awareness to them and have the astral, the energetic aspect of them move around. But you choose. Let's start with the very, very, very tips of our toes. And that would probably be your big toes. And so if you just want to bring your awareness to your big toes, or wiggle your big toes. In fact, why don't we do that? Why don't we just wiggle all of our toes? And so, however many toes you have, wiggle them. And then ask yourself this question. How are my toes doing? How are my toes? Let's celebrate my toes. And let's start the celebration there. And let's move up through the whole body. So as you wiggle or bring your awareness to the part of the body that I'll say, ask yourself, how are they doing? How are my toes? How's the sole of my foot? It's working so hard to support me. Especially if you live in a place where you walk around a lot, and the soles of your feet, the ball of your foot, the heel of your foot, the bottoms of your toes, they are working for you. Let's have a little celebration there. Let's celebrate those toes. Let's celebrate that foot. Let's celebrate your ankles. Let's celebrate your magnificent shins and that beautiful calf muscle. And work your way up right to your knee, to the back of your knee, to the front of your knee. You may want to actually touch your knees and celebrate them. Celebrate them. They work so hard. All that flexing and moving and stressing and bearing weight. Those sweet knees of yours, they could use a little celebration. And let's move up to your thighs. Your thigh muscles just working so hard, those long, powerful muscles. These are your marathon muscles versus your calf muscle being your sprint muscle. These are the muscles that take you for the long haul. Your hamstrings. Celebrate them, even if they're tight right now. and celebrate that you've got hamstrings that can be tight and that ultimately can be stretched and loosened, and ultimately they'll bring you back to balance. Let's move up into your hips. How do those hips feel? You can move them around if you'd like. Celebrate your hips. Celebrate your hips. And let's just keep moving up. Celebrate that belly. If it's a little belly, celebrate that it's a little belly. If it's a big belly, celebrate that in time you can make it a little smaller belly, but celebrate all its magnificent abundance. That Ganapati belly right now. That belly that allows you to bring in that food that nourishes and nurtures you, and then allows you to really digest that process and fuel yourself. Your belly button, your lower back, celebrate that lower back. It's got such potential to be overstressed, and you need to love it and support it. If you want to rub your lower back right now, you can reach back and do that. Just a few rubs. Feel good. This is a celebration. It's like when someone had said to you this morning, how's your day going? And you were like, it's okay. Come on. We've just gone from your toes to your lower back. This is one of the most magnificent celebrations you can have. Let's keep moving up into your chest, into your torso, into your ribs, into your middle back. Move your hands up there a little bit. And then up to your shoulders. Shoulders, which are so often tensed throughout the day. They're supporting the rest of you, that head of yours, resting on your neck. And of course, if you want to roll your head around very, very gently from left to right, like a clockwise and then counterclockwise direction. Celebrate, keep celebrating, and keep breathing. Remember always to keep breathing. One of the first things that we're taught, is when we have a constriction or we have something that's upsetting, the first thing we do is we stop breathing. Let's make sure we continue to breathe. Let's make sure we keep that flow of life going no matter what. In fact, right now, let's take a long, slow, deep breath in. And hold it. And then gently release it. See how many times throughout the course of the day you can just stop and take that breath. That breath is so powerful and nurturing, and that breath always opens you up. So anytime you're feeling less than or constricted or your heart is closed, take that deep breath in and open your arms up. Open your arms wide like a bird, just at that one inhale, and you'll feel lighter. You'll feel more open. You'll feel more expanded. And so let's rub our ears, let's rub our temples, let's really rub all these aspects of our head, our cheeks, that area right below our nostrils, above our lip, and our forehead. And now let's rub our earlobes and rub around our ears. Celebrate. This is celebrate. And now give yourself a couple of really, they've referred to it as Indian head massage, but you can just take your you can take your thumbs and put them on your temples, and then take your other 4 fingers on your left and your 4 fingers on your right hand, and vigorously rub the top of your head, and then move it to the back of your head. And keep doing that. Move it all the way to the back, all the way to the front, all the way, vibrating, vigorously rubbing. And that will get that blood flowing. Perfect for our celebration here. And now if you're laying down, just rest your arms at your side. And if you're sitting down, just rest your hands with your palms facing up. And then just float. Let's just float through a magnificent celebratory parade through the clouds. And maybe there's something emotional that you've been holding on to. Maybe something right now that it's been the thing weighing you down. And when someone asks how you're doing, even though there's 500 amazing things going on, you fixate or you drift to that one that's not serving you. There's a person in it who's not getting it done. There's someone out there who you don't feel is supporting you. Maybe it's something that's been done to you. And maybe you're holding on to some resentment or a grudge. Maybe you're not just feeling that flow of pure life into your emotional state that's creating grace and ease. So let's take a deep breath in. And let's bring your awareness to that one thing that's been holding you down. We're not going to do anything with it. Just bring our awareness there. And see it really clearly. It may make you sad, it may make you grieve, it may make you irritated, it may make you angry. That's okay. Whatever emotion arises, acknowledge it, it's okay. We're not going to run from that. But what we are going to do, once we're really clear, once we're really fixed, is we're going to bring our awareness to just 2 other things that we're grateful for. Just a light on 2 other things that you're grateful for. We know this other thing exists. It's okay. We're not trying to wash it away. We just want to expand the perspective a little. What else are you grateful for? What else is serving you? What else unexpected appeared and made you smile? What else expected came through and made you smile? From an unexpected and from an expected source. You've had 2 triumphs. Maybe it's been 10 years. Maybe it's been today. Bring your awareness to those 2 triumphs. So first, the expected one. Well, it would almost seem like you made it happen. You expected it, you guided it, you leaned in the direction of it, you manifested it, and poof, here it is. So let's celebrate that one. That's where you can really draw the line of the trajectory of where that started and where it magnificently appeared in your life. So let's celebrate that. Give yourself a real hug, pat on the back, high five, whatever that is, and celebrate the fact that you are able to manifest. As the Upanishad says, you are your deepest driving desire. As is your desire, so is your will. As is your will, so is your deed. As is your deed, so is your destiny. So your desire can be your destiny, but only if you lean in the direction of your desires. And so clearly, this thing that happened, you made it happen. Nice job. Amazing. Now the other thing, unexpected. A gift, a miracle. It was not planned, and here it is. It came to you. That's a little special. That really points to the magical, mystical, miraculous aspect of the universe. One thing you can take credit for. The other thing, I think it's time to give props to the universe. So let's celebrate the fact that we have the universe at our back. We have the universe working for us. We have the universe flowing and guiding and nurturing, and we're just this human flesh expression of that. And so if it's coming from the universe, it's ever abundant. If it's coming from the universe, it's ever expansive. If it's coming from the universe, it's totally whole, unconstricted, unconditioned. It's the most powerful force that could ever exist, and it's flowing through you. So celebrate this. How cool is this? This is a magnificent celebration. And so now, with our eyes closed, let's just feel the gratitude. Feel all those magnificent miracles in your life, expected and unexpected. Let's just feel them flow onto us. So we'll close our eyes, we'll take a deep breath in, and let's just breathe out and feel the grace, feel the gratitude. Just have your mind drift from one celebration to the next. And let's surrender right now in gratitude. Now let's seal this celebration by chanting Om together. Take a deep breath in and gently release. Take one more deep breath in, slowly. And just let go. And now let's chant Om together. Take a deep breath in. From the sweet spot of the universe, this is David G. Wishing you peace and continued success in the Chopra Center's 21-day meditation challenge and in your 21-day commitment. Namaste.